didn't score a touchdown
We
for the first time all
live,
year. They were just 2 of
episode 22.
13 on third down. They had multiple special
First career score, Nikhil Harry.
Listen to this.
Travis Frederick called
Tommy
Eastern
versus
Standard Time right now. Talk about your asshole ass.
Boyce Watkins.
Your punk self refuses to have a discussion with me. But you keep talking about
Deluxe heat.
now you're making up stuff as a 50-year-old man. Talking like this as a 50-year-old man.
Radio voice, he has excellent equipment, better than mine, and he knows how to build an audience, and that's what radio and entertainment is all about. I don't take a lot of what Tommy says very seriously because Tommy,
you know, and I don't even mind that comment. You shouldn't take what I say very seriously if it's going to cause you all kind of heartache and pain.
He knows the formula for, creating controversy and views and stuff like that.
I don't create controversy. I'm just really
Take
trying to
those.
really entertain. Do you guys understand? What controversy do I create? I'm not even trying to be funny. What controversy do I create? Right, yes, I have a bigger bathroom.
Oh, we got that already?
I got a bigger sheet that I can run across the back. I don't know. What controversy do I start? One, I don't even stay on a topic like that to where I'm just, okay, he keep fucking with. Like, if I wanted to start controversy, to me, I just fuck with celebrities. Guys, wouldn't I get bigger? Just a real question. Wouldn't I get bigger if I just woke up every day and made videos about celebrities? I already have the voice. I already have the charisma. All I have to do is get up every day talking about celebrities, making false claims like the one you made, sir. If I did what you do, yeah, I could be really, really deep. Like a song. I could do that. But I don't want to do that. That's not my lane. I don't mind being where I'm at right here.
So, I think Tommy brings my name in because you put my name in your videos, you're going to get more views from it, right?
You put my name in your videos, you're going to get more views from it. But Dr. Moist Watkins, I never put your name in my videos. So they don't even know who the fuck you are. I never put any of you niggas' name in there. That's why when you go look up Dr. Boyce Watkins, my video of Dr. Boyce Watkins, I don't even know how to say this nigga's real name anymore. If you say if you type in Dr. Boyce Watkins on YouTube, your video will not come on, my video will not come up under your name. I do this on purpose. I'm not writing you niggas' names. I know y'all have to type my name. Y'all have to tag my name in your stuff. I get it. If you put your name in, my stuff won't come up because I won't say your name.
So that's what I think Tommy's MO is. I don't know.
It's not my MO. If you don't talk about me, I wouldn't talk about you, sir. And that's a fact. I didn't know who you were. I don't follow you. I don't know anything about what you do. I don't. And I don't care. You are, sir, a fraud. I could see a fraud, and I don't need to try to take a fraud down or argue with a fraud because this is YouTube, and there are thousands of white frauds, too. So if I'm not trying to go around talking about white frauds and bringing down white frauds, then why do I try to go around bringing down black frauds? And I want all of you pro-blacks to
So then why do you do that with women, then?
Why is it Negroes only go around trying to take down black frauds, black scammers, black whatever the hell?
This kind of told on himself.
Other blacks. That's it. But the coon, me, doesn't try to go down and take them down. Why? Why am I not trying to do that? Huh? Why is it I didn't try to take down Tyree? Why is it I didn't try to take down Vlad? Why is it I didn't try to take down any of these people? I didn't try to take down whatever his name, DJ Star. I didn't try to take down Boyce Watkins. I don't try to take down Lil Foots. I don't try to take down Canadian Lane. I don't try to take down Ralph Swallows. I don't try to take down Uncle Fool. This Uncle Fool sit up there and make a video, y'all, and I'm probably going to talk a little bit about this TSDS, because TSDS is really bad out in these damn streets. TSDS is horrible. But let me finish with this fool.
I don't even know if Tommy even takes a lot of the stuff he says very seriously, to be honest. I don't think he's a stupid guy. I don't
take the stuff I say seriously. I take the stuff I do seriously. And every one of you guys should take the things I say as a grain of salt and go out and if you take it seriously. If you cannot use it for your own life, or if it makes you feel bad during the day, you should then stop doing it.
Possible shoes on.
serum is supposed to stop balding. I'm about to get it. It says hair regrowth.
None of that shit works.
Well, they have 50 plus K followers on here.
Yeah, that's because it's over 100K people is going bald. So
And they have 5 stars for the product.
Well.
On every product.
Well.
It says, our hair growth serum was created for people with catastrophic hair loss who were told their hair would never grow back. We knew we had to do something, so after research and multiple formulations, we bring you Hollywood Hair Bars, which is located on Pico in Los Angeles, California. Our hair regrowth serum is made from amazing natural essential oils and herbs, fruits, and fruit oil that penetrates the scalp. We guarantee you that your bald spots will be filled with hair super fast. Clients give testimonials within 14 days because they can see a slight difference. We use coconut oil, hemp oil, carrot oil, almond oil, tea tree, castor oil, peppermint, mustard seed, sesame oil, garlic seed, onion seed, almond oil, biotin, dandelion, ginseng, ginger root, hibiscus, lemongrass, grapeseed oil, horsetail, sage, thyme, tulsa, black tea, chili oil, and almond
Damn.
oil.
Chili oil.
Stop covering up the problem and try to fix it.
Stop covering up the problem. Can't tell somebody that.
Massage scalp for 1 to 3 minutes. Leave serum in. Wash hair. Leave serum in. Wash hair once a week or every 2 weeks. I'm gonna order this for Zoe because her hair is like super fat. I ordered this hair mask too.
I was brushing her hair yesterday. Her hair is long, man. Long and thick, just like my grandma.
It's getting there.
I was like, your hair long? She,
And what would I say every time?
Crazy, son.
I don't think about it.
All right, let's get this pop.
That's y'all thing.
Get up out of here.
Y'all do that. Y'all do that. That has nothing to do with me.
Why is this thing
That has
$40
nothing to do
for
with
this
me.
hair
I
growth
don't
serum?
give a shit. Whatever ADOS is, whoever's running it, great for them. And if it's something that I need to be a part of, I don't mind being a part of it. I don't have to run it. Can I get an amen? How many of you black people are looking at something like, whoa, they built a nice club. I don't mind going to it. That's a nice club. This is a club owner. They like building clubs. They're really good at building clubs. And I'm really good at attending club openings. I'm okay with that. This is what we have a problem with in the black community. I'm okay with if you're a great
Everybody
podiatrist
think,
and
boy.
you're somebody black and we want you to build your business so where you can pass it down to your children. Guess what I'm okay with? Going to you to have you deal with my feet. I'm okay with it. I'll go to you, have you deal with my feet, and everything will work out just fine. Not us, though. If we see you selling pizza, you making too much money selling pizza, the nigga you know is going to try to start a pizza chain, and he's going to do the same thing you're doing.
Facts. That's
It's crazy that we keep having these situations where it's always about, let me take what you have. Let me take what you are doing. Tyreek is just a jack of all trades. He's a rapper. He's a crip. He a pimp. He a pastor. He a thug. He a ADOS fever. What is it he doesn't do? But if you do it, he does it. He used to make fun of me, and everyone remembers it. I'm out here in the real world doing real tours, is what he said. This nigga's just on YouTube. That's what he said. He didn't do YouTube like that. Now, he does YouTube like that. Ain't it amazing? And nobody calls him out on it. They refuse. That's why I can't stand most of y'all fans, and I don't care who y'all are a fan of. Y'all are such a fan that y'all refuse to call out when somebody's telling the truth, saying, hey, this person made fun of this other person for doing the exact thing that they're now doing. They're doing it now. They made fun of this person for doing it. He made fun
Maybe
of
too
me for being
early, huh?
on YouTube. None of them are saying anything about that now. None of them are saying, I don't get how you're now doing the thing that he's doing. So apparently he brought something to you that you didn't know about. Now I think Tone and Yvette took it from this other man that we ain't never
Your
heard.
credit card still don't work?
God, dog, you didn't say this was recording them.
I got it yet, but they still haven't put my credit back yet. No, not yet.
And I'm just telling
Is
you,
that Capital One?
Mm-hmm.
people were talking about reparations
What they say now?
before we were born.
Nothing. They just
And I
normally
said,
take
you
like a
gotta show
month.
respect to the elders.
If people were talking about reparations before we were born, look, you punk. People were talking about a lot of stuff before we were born. People were talking about finance and
Wait,
economics before
no.
you were born. So have you
What
shown
are they doing?
respect for the people who came before you?
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense.
Right.
Everything that we're talking about, typically someone was talking about it before us.
When you come home, you do it.
So I'm just kind of thinking on that particular issue. I found it also ironic.
Right, all the 5150 dudes, they used to go over there to what's that thing called? Ustream. Went from this nigga be online begging y'all and starting these whatever. So what did he do? Do the same thing. Trying to get him a damn car. Talking about when he going on a book tour. Y'all remember that? Right after they saw me and they were talking about me and what I did with my GoFundMe.
That's a real player?
This nigga did.
Yeah.
So you make fun of me doing it. You talk crap about me doing it. Then you do it.
And that when I express support as an olive branch, I initially said as an olive branch, I said, to Yvette, because I think Yvette's smart. She's I don't like everything about her personality, but she's smart. And
I like how he gives backhand compliments. He does that very well.
And I said I support the ADOS movement.
He like a bitch.
Or something on Twitter. That's all I said. And then she came back, you're not going to co-opt this movement. You're not going to take this movement. And first of all, I was like, well, I thought ADOS was just a designation. I didn't know that there was a leadership structure. So I didn't know I was stealing something from you. But since you mentioned it, okay, fine. Fuck it, I don't care. But then it's like later on when Nora Shelton pops out and says they co-opted my movement, again, it's kind of a hypocritical thing to say, don't co-opt my movement, but yet there's somebody out here saying you co-opted their movement. So go look it up. Don't believe me. Don't listen to me. If you're not sure or you think I'm just bullshitting you, this is all documented completely and fully on the internet. Like you can go Google all this shit. This is not me making these things up. So that's my 2 cents. Dame Dash, is he good? Is he okay? I have no idea. Dame is you know what? Dame is a smart guy. He's a survivor, and I think he's gonna be all right. Bruce Wayne, boys, what do you think of people that get mad over your opinion?
Now they're about to get back to where he's gonna say something else about me, and this is the part that really pissed me off.
I mean, I don't know. If you ain't making somebody mad, then you ain't really doing nothing interesting. I'll tell you that much. I mean, you can't go through life looking for everybody to love you. That ain't no.
If you ain't making somebody mad, then you ain't doing something that's really interesting. Thank you, Dr. Finance. So, Dr. Finance, then why wouldn't you say that about me? Dr. Finance? Dr. Finance, how many times have I told you guys that everything that applies to them, they say it one way, but if it applies to you, they try to make it be a negative way. When it applies to them, it's positive. If y'all would, the reason y'all flagging my videos is because I'm spitting the truth. Oh, wait. Then turn around the next 5 minutes, let's go flag Tommy's video because he a bad guy. Hold on a minute. When they flag your videos, it's because you spitting the truth. But y'all going around flagging my videos, wouldn't it be because I'm spitting the truth? How do you parse this out? How does this make sense? When people you used to deal with go against you, it's because, well, they infiltrators and haters. When people I used to hang with go against me, it's because they woke up and realized that I'm full of shit. When your girlfriend break up with you, it's no big deal. When mine do, we don't have to talk about that for the next 6 years.
What the shit?
But I do want to get a little couch for that wall.
Yeah, I want to put something over there.
I want to
Or
put
like
like a little one-seater couch. And I want to get some lamps for our thing
Tell
and
me
put
why you
a
think that way.
picture above our
Tell me what
bed.
your perspective is. I want to hear it. I might tell you this bullshit, but no, still want to hear it. What do you think
And we need a comforter
Sophia
set.
says she has a lot of guy friends?
That backboard kind of big though to put a. Well, you could put like a small picture,
You
but
put a
there's not
long
a lot of
picture,
room. Yeah,
like
it's
a
not a lot of
wedding or
room up
something,
there.
or
I guess maybe it depends on how much time she's spending with these other guys. You know, if it's like a lot of like trips where they're all going places together, you got
hang
to be
some
really
curtains up. I want to make it look nice in
disciplined to
here.
deal with that. I don't know. I'd be very thoughtful and careful about that. You do know
You
I
said
Tommy
was
some
gonna
Lee
do it with
curtains.
our tax
yesterday.
return
You
money, but
said some
now,
curtains.
yeah, you hang curtains up.
Doctor of Finance. Somebody in his comment section went to write to him. You do know Tommy is in a relationship with Michi. He says, matter of factly, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that.
Let's
As a
go.
matter of fact, Tyreek exposed that. Wait a minute. Let me pause this, you stupid motherfucker. Let me pause this. How would Tyreek know this? How would Tyreek know this? Tyreek and I talk when?
Let's go. Let's go.
Tyreek and Michi talk when? Friends of mine who know Tyreek are where?
Oh yeah.
Now do you
Straight up.
guys see why that lady lie went straight to the whole, let me bring Michi into this?
Oh my goodness. What am I
These people are
I'll
so
start tomorrow.
such sad people that all of these people
doing?
and the difference is I don't use Michi, she don't use me. Michi could call me
All right.
any day and say, come on my show. Michi could have been brought me on her show. I told her to bring me on the show. Question me, do whatever she'd like to. She doesn't do it.
You
I
finally
said,
get
go
one.
ahead and bring me on your show. You can
Come
ask
on.
me whatever questions you want. Ask me what your fans, let your fans come on there and do whatever. I said, it'd be a good look on your channel. A bunch of people are watching. She's like, no. Got my own talking points. We may do it one day, we may not, but and this has been months. She hasn't done it. Why is that? But all of these dudes, all they want to do is use you. This man can't stop saying my name. This man, matter of factly, just told the world I'm in a relationship with someone that he tried to rob.
That's because in Atlanta at the trap museum.
Someone that he is trying to rob.
She is.
So what it seems like, hey guys, don't you understand? Each one of these people are jealous. But what are they jealous of? Because remember, I'm supposed to be a guy that doesn't like black women. So you shouldn't see me around any black woman. I tell you what,
Oh,
I promise y'all, if I end up in me and
it's too
Paris,
early
just
for this,
because I don't
man.
know why Paris doesn't like me.
Watch out, big man. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Ah.
But if Paris and I just decided there's no beef, and you start seeing Paris in my comment section, you start seeing me in hers,
Good
Guess
move.
what happened?
Good move. I didn't know which way he was going.
Same crap.
Hold on. Set it up right.
Everyone, they do the same crap. There's this thing that people are saying that, well, if you don't like Tommy, you shouldn't like Tommy. You should hate Tommy. You should hate Tommy. Hate Tommy.
So, I thought he was going to yam it.
But I don't understand why these so-called black folks want to see black folks arguing and messing around and hating on black folks. I want to point something out to y'all. Kanye West is a sellout. He married a non-black woman.
Tell my mistakes to
If
me,
his
not to
non-black
others.
woman does more for
Mistakes
black
are meant to be
than
corrected.
Jay-Z's black woman does.
So full of shit.
How's that possible? How's that possible? Even Tyler Perry, for as much as I talk about Tyler Perry, you can't deny that this man has helped a
Every
lot of
time I
people.
decide to go on a
8:22.
diet, they say the lettuce is contaminated. What will I do?
And I would be remiss
You don't need lettuce
not
on a
bring
diet
this up about any
necessarily.
of them.
Some
You guys
other
know,
vegetables.
one, I don't try to tear down people like how they keep on saying, Tommy got that black girl fired. What black girl did I get
Dang.
fired? The black girl who called me and cussed me out from her job? And then they keep talking about it. Is people still talking about, should we, one dude didn't even know who she was. They just repeated what somebody else said.
Oh, I got another shot.
Sharita Wingard. Guess what
There
Sharita
go your
Wingard
props
is
to
doing?
her.
Moved on with her life. Guess what else Sharita Wingard is not doing?
Why they
Posting
still want so
videos
much
with that
money?
boy saying,
Because those are great cars, that's why.
This was the 2010. They wanted
Sharita Wingard isn't
$11,000
sitting
for
around
it.
trying to make videos about me every day. But
I don't like
Negroes
the
I don't know
2010
are sitting
model.
around trying to make videos about me every day and about that situation. So the girl who
And the
went through
15s are
has
still like
moved on with her life.
17,000.
But the niggas who witnessed it from the outside
Yeah.
refuse to go
See if we
on
can
and
get
let
some.
People get mad because somebody said something that, disagrees. Like, I'm a Democrat and you're a Republican, so that means I have to hate you. I don't have to hate you. I want to learn from you. Tell me why you think that way. Tell me what your
2015.
perspective is. I want to hear it.
Plano.
I might tell you that it's
That's
bullshit.
Texas.
I'd be very thoughtful and careful about that one.
2015 what?
Up in the Dallas Cowboys went to New England yesterday and fell 13-9.
I think that's off. Give you another analogy. I think this is like, remember before in Rocky 3, before Apollo and Rocky had the little sparring session at the end that no one got to see. Remember in that movie ended, they fought to see. Remember what Apollo told Rocky? He said, I've taught you everything you know, but I haven't taught you everything I know. That's like kind of what Shanahan told LaFleur yesterday. Right, it's like you.
I actually like that reference.
Yeah, I mean, come on. He's a protege of Shanahan's, and what you saw was
with Papa Shanahan in the booth up there, that doesn't hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't just cows. It's Papa Shanahan. I'm just saying.
But the point is, Shanahan is a seasoned, at this point, head coach who was a great offensive coordinator. Now he has a great team, and LaFleur is still finding his way. That and the way it manifested itself yesterday, you brought it up. It was just line play. Both sides of the ball. The Niners were nasty. And Balaga, I always say Beluga, I always mispronounce his name, Balaga, but he can't stay on the field. That's been the issue with him. They probably don't keep him after this year. But he's good when he's on the field, and those tackles for Green Bay are very good when they're on the field. But the line was completely dominated by a ferocious San Francisco line. You mentioned it. They don't have to blitz to get to get pressure, and vice versa. On the other side of the ball, the San Francisco line did a great job. I know Garoppolo was sacked, but he wasn't pressured. Like, he had time to do what he had to do. Games like this are going to happen. Now, based on what I saw, do I think Green Bay is ready for prime time if these teams rematch? No. The styles make fights, and this is a bad matchup for Green Bay. But if someone can play traffic cop with San Francisco, do I think Green Bay can make it to the Super Bowl? You look at the NFC, you don't see, like, I love the Saints top to bottom, but could I see Green Bay beating New Orleans in a playoff game? Yeah, I could. I could see them
in New Orleans?
Yeah, even in New Orleans, yeah, I could see it. I could see Green Bay beating on any given Sunday type thing. You know, you get a bye and then you win a home game and then you're in the NFC Championship game. I could see it, but someone must play traffic cop with San Francisco. That is a bad matchup.
I feel like the question today isn't, are the Packers ready for primetime? It's, are the Niners ready for the Super Bowl? Is Jimmy Garoppolo the real deal?
Yes. Yes and yes. That's why the question is about the 49ers. It's not about Green Bay. Green Bay's got good wins this year. Minnesota, Philly, Dallas, Oakland, Kansas City, Carolina. They got good wins. But being ready for primetime and being ready for San Francisco is a different animal right now. San Francisco's averaging a win by 3 scores. They've got 10 wins. They average them by 3 scores. They've outgained their opponents by 1,500 yards. A month ago, I was asked the same question about Jimmy G, and I said no. And then I watched the game last week when he doesn't play well, but he got the ball at the end of the football game. And it doesn't matter what happened before that anymore. You have to figure out a way in that moment to win the game. And he did last week. And he's playing really good. That's the best top 2 run game in the NFL. If you aren't good on first down against San Francisco, you're dead. The game is over. And that's what happened with Green Bay yesterday. If you're not really good on first down, 1st and 5, you better get 5 yards. If you're in 2nd and 7, punt. You're not getting the ball back. So, yeah, San Francisco's real. They can run the football. They can throw the football. They can stop the run. They can stop the pass. They can get after the quarterback. They got a head coach this season. Don't forget, Kyle Shanahan was in a Super Bowl 3 years ago. Like, we don't talk about that enough. Their head coach was in the Super Bowl.
What do you think about
3 years ago? So do I think Jimmy G's...
I'll deal with you with that in a second.
I got something for you, too, because Jimmy G, is Jimmy G good enough solo? No.
Are we doing Jimmy G now?
No, because I have a question, though, because you made a comment that I...
We're going to be talking Jimmy G later in the show.
Do you think that the Patriots are elite?
I think their defense is elite.
Do you think the Patriots are elite?
I think they're elite, yes, because...
Then you can't say that you don't, because you said you're not elite if you got beat up. The Baltimore Ravens beat the Patriots down. They beat them up, yet they're still elite. So the Packers can still get beat up by a team and still be an elite football team.
Can I respond to that? First of all, we respectfully disagree. Because the manner in which New England got beat up by Baltimore, to me, was a little bit different than what I saw. Because I just think it's almost the equivalent. Again, I'm not going to use a boxing analogy, but there are levels to beatdowns. Okay. And what I'm saying to you, in my opinion, I believe the beatdown incurred by the Green Bay Packers last night at the hands of the San Francisco 49ers was significant to the beatdown the Patriots have received against Baltimore. Understand where I'm coming from with this. I'm not, first of all, when I call the Packers soft, I'm not talking about their defense. I'm talking about their offense. I think their offense is soft. What I'm talking about with the New England Patriots, they're a team that's bereft of talent. There is no Gronkowski. There's just Edelman. You've got wideouts that can't get open. It's not a matter of softness with the New England Patriots. It's a matter of that guys not being able to get open with an immobile 42-year-old quarterback that's a system quarterback who throws a lot of timing passes with guys whose timing's off, they can't get open, etc., etc. Going up against a coach like John Harbaugh, okay, I think that ultimately spells doom for you, particularly when you have a Lamar Jackson. In the case of San Francisco, when I looked at San Francisco, I saw a front four, not to say that they didn't blitz from time to time because they did, but I saw a front four that basically wiped Green Bay out, and I saw receivers incapable of getting open, and I saw a tight end in Jimmy Graham that I think we need to look at and say, what has happened to you?
Jimmy Graham ain't done anything in 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And a coach who was not able to make adjustments. And that's why when you say there are levels to this, I think that was the real difference. LaFleur couldn't adjust.